Okay, so now we're going to talk about PLR. We're going to go back and discuss PLR and resell rights right now. Normal resell rights. Normal resell rights is when you have a product and you have certain limitations to that product that you're selling. You can use whatever the product is. You cannot retweak that product, however, and you can only sell it to somebody, and they can't in turn sell it to somebody else. There's personal use only rights. In other words, you cannot give the resale rights when you sell this type of product. So it simply means that you can use the product. You are limited to how much you can sell it for, and you can't have somebody else, after you sell it to somebody, they can in turn sell it to somebody else. Now, however, master resale rights, you can do that. Once you have a product, you resell that product to a customer, and then that customer can then pass on that product to another person and sell it as well. Okay, and that's what master resale rights is. Private label. Now, private label is what we've already discussed. PLR, private label resale rights. You may not only resell the product, but you can also edit the content and product and claim it as your own work. You see, normal resale rights and master resale rights, you still have to give credit where credit is due to the author who wrote whatever product you have. But private label rights, you have the full freedom to change it around, add your own stuff, put your name on it, put your stamp on it. Okay, and that's what I was talking about. Private label rights is a really good tool because it allows you to if you feel like some of it is subpar, you can always add your own stuff to it and then throw your name on it. Okay, and like I said, you probably want to buy PLR because, like I said before, if it's not good content, your audience won't want it. Now, rebranding. With rebranding resale rights, you may replace the author's link with your own. That is in addition to normal resale rights. That simply means you generally rebrand a normal resale rights or master resale rights to have your own link on it, okay? Because you need to get paid for whatever it is, so you have an affiliate link for it. And if you don't know what that is, this is not the video that we're going to discuss it, but we will discuss it in the future, okay? So these are just resources, and I want you to get definitions down for these things because these things are going to help you create a product, okay? All right, now we're going to move on to website resources. Okay. The first one I want to talk to you about is resellrightsfortune.com. It is a very, very good tool. It's one of the largest searchable databases of resale rights and private label right products that are out there. It is, now I'm going to tell you, it is a paid site. Okay, you can have a membership to this site, but you can have free access to, or not, I'm sorry, you have access, not free, I apologize. You have access to all of the various products that they have available for whatever niche you're into. Okay. Now, the other thing about it is that when you go onto this site, they will give you some free material that you can take a look at, and you can then better decide if it's something that you want to jump into. But the other thing is you could just go to Google and type in whatever you're interested in doing online, and say, so say it's like I said before, antique doorknobs, crystal doorknobs. Okay, so it's crystal doorknobs and PLR. Okay, so and then put that into Google and see what pops up. You might have something, or maybe crystal doorknobs in public domain. You might have something there too. So just surf a little, surf online, do a little research on Google, and you might come up with a lot of different options. Okay. Another resource that we have is the Public Domain University. Now, this is a website that is devoted to offering you public domain properties for any niche, whether you're an internet marketer, collector, or student or teacher. This site has a wide variety of things that you would have never thought to exist in public domain. Okay, so you can go to their site. They have actually a book that will show you different resources for finding public domain material or content, and it's a good tool. It's a very good tool. These guys, I actually know these guys, and they have a membership site that is also paid, But you don't have to join the membership site if you don't want to. It's a great resource, but like I said, you don't have to do that. It's but they're putting together probably one of the largest public domain hubs around. So I think it would be a great thing to do. They actually haven't launched it yet. I'm going to be one of their members, but they haven't even launched it. It comes out starting in February 2010. So that's when it's going to start. Okay. Let's see. What else did I want to tell you? Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up right here. These are the tools that you can use for creating your product. And when I say creating a product, what we do is when we decide on something that we're going to do online, we create a website for it, okay? And then we create a product for marketing purposes, okay? So let's go back to my guitarist friend as an example. If he writes a product, he has a website that's devoted to tweaking your guitar and making the sound better. So let's say it's amplifyyoursound.com or tweakthatguitar.com or something like that. Some cool kind of catchy name. Okay, it has some catchy name to it. And on that, he has videos of himself tweaking a guitar. And noticeably showing, okay, this is what it sounded like before I adjusted the neck. This is what it sounds like after I adjusted the neck, and this is how you adjust the neck. Okay, so once he has that video, that's his product. And like I said before, it can be original content, it can be something that is video form, it can be written form, and he already has his specific niche. He knows what he wants to do. So he has on his website that's devoted to tweaking guitars a video about tweaking guitars. All right. Now, that's his product that he's created. Now, at this point, it's a free product. He's not selling anything yet because that's one of the secrets that I want to sort of hint to you. At this point in the game, if you're beginning and starting out, you don't want to sell anything. And at this point in the marketing, once you, if you have someone who is interested in seeing what you have to offer, let them look around for free. You want them to stick around at your site and check out all the different resources and tools that you have. And then eventually, if they like what they see, they might buy something from you. But at this point, what you want to do is just keep offering them good stuff. Give them more than they need, and then they'll come back. Okay? That's a very key point. So, so what we're doing is this product that we've been creating, we've been talking about, is this is what it's for. It is for marketing purposes. It is for getting people intrigued. It is for getting people into your marketing funnel. Okay? So that being said, I know most of you don't know what a marketing funnel is. Maybe you do. We're going to discuss all of those things. Okay? But right now, I just wanted to focus on thinking about what your product is, thinking about what you like to do and what you want to offer people, okay? And don't think necessarily the money quite yet. That's why I say think with your passion. Go with your passion. A lot of us, money is not an aspect when we're thinking with our passion. I'm a singer. I'm an actor. I love singing. I've created MP3s of myself singing. I have various songs out there, and I didn't do it for money, really. I did it for the fact that I love singing. I want to create something, and a lot of those I'm giving away for free. But some of them, after a while, are going to be paid. You have to pay for it, okay? And that's kind of the concept that we're going to be talking about. You create one product to give away, and then you create another product to sell. And if you're not creating a product to sell, then you sell other people's product on your website, okay? And that's called affiliate marketing. We're going to get into that as well. Okay, so I probably bashed your brain with so much stuff, and I apologize for doing it. And there's probably 2 videos in here rather than one. So go to if you have any questions, like I always say, go to my email me, leave comments, do what you need to do. If you have anything that you need help with personally, you can always call me on my cell phone. I leave that as well, because I want you to not feel like you're alone in this process, okay? So, thank you for your time, and like I always say to you guys, create an intention and then live that intention. Take care, and we'll see you next week.